Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Okay, guys. So today I had a little power outage, but it came back on. So fingers crossed that we're going to be able to still continue on with no interruptions. So let me say hi to a few people. Daria, Karen Jones, Inga, AG. That's all I see for now. I saw Damien earlier. Ronald, Cameron, thank you so much. Who else? All right, that's about it. Kara K. All right, guys, let's get this started. I'm going to get my people up in here. First, we have Moochie with Moochilla Reviews.
Hey y'all, what's up, everybody? Hi.
And then
Happy Sunday.
Yes, happy Sunday. I like that green. Yeah, you know I had to have the robe on because it's kind of cold up in here, and I don't know, the weather is just nasty.
And it's hot here in my place.
Oh gosh. All right, next we have from the trap. Pretty girl loves trap content. Hey,
what's up?
Damn.
I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. Huh?
I said they say light blondes have more fun, so we gonna.
Yes, they do.
I can't do the blonde thing. Too chocolate for the blonde thing to me.
Ow, ow, ow. Hey, Halima. All right, guys. So, look, I mean, my hair was looking a little cuter earlier, but I couldn't get it to get back to it looks a little too wild for me, but it's okay. You know, power to the people. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay,
anyway,
you got your Shaka Khan going on. But
yeah, and me and her got the same birthday too. Hey, Aries in the
Shaka
building.
Khan.
Shaka Khan, March 23rd, baby.
Shaka Khan.
All right. Thank you, AG. All right, guys. So today, I want to start off with scratching my head moments. But first, I'm going to ask you, Moochie, give me your overview. Do not point.
I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna give you my overall view with the episode. I liked it. I liked the way it was going. I liked the surprises, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and turn it over to Pretty Girl.
Okay.
I was here for it. I was worried about we'll go on, we'll get to it, but I'm going to stay right there in the pocket.
Girl, we sure we'll get to it, okay?
Y'all know what I was worried about. Y'all know I had my oh Lord moment, but go ahead.
Go ahead, Pretty Girl.
I enjoyed the episode. Of course, Raising Kanan never really disappoints me. I am still waiting for. I'm a dialogue girl. So don't get me wrong. I don't need the pow all the time in a trap. But I do want a little more action. I mean, we're about to be in episode 8. I just want a little more action. But yes, it definitely was a good episode.
Yes, I feel the same way. I feel like, look, as things were going by, I was like, I really like this episode. I guess because I am a dialogue girl. And so I do love action, like you said, but just the way all the pieces are coming together. For me, like, I don't need action every episode. Like, something has to happen that's bringing the story together. And then when the big boom, like, I always feel like the big booms are going to come between episode 8 and 10, right?
I agree.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I look at it. So it's like, I don't really be disappointed with, like, if it's taking its time with the action and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh, this is a good episode. I really liked it. There were moments that I didn't like a lot. And there was, like, I feel like I had more than one favorite moment and a few least favorite moments. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Me too.
Yeah. So speaking of, I'm not going to go to the least favorite yet. We're going to do scratching my head. Then we're going to do least favorite and then favorite. Okay. So, I'm trying to find this. I'm going to find it really quick. Hold on one sec. Okay. Here we go. Who is this guy? Do y'all know? Scratching my head.
In that close up, he looks very familiar. Oh,
yeah, and he is all up in the business.
All I know that is somebody's informant, or somebody gonna go back and tell either Rock or Detective Howard. That's where it's only 2 ways it could go with that.
Yes,
he was ear hustling for a reason.
Yes.
We were shown that for a reason.
That's it. Go ahead, pretty girl. What you got to say?
No, I agree. It's like he looks like an actor that played on another show. That's what I thought you was asking. His eyes look very familiar, like he's been in something else. But yes, he's definitely ear hustling. He was giving me Juliana vibes when he was over there, like taking notes and what have you. So I'm like, we'll see. But he's definitely telling somebody, and I hope it's Howard. Because Howard is definitely playing and underestimating Burke.
Exactly.
Right. One Shot Gamer said he gonna take out Burke. Now I don't know if he's talking about this guy right here or if he's talking about Howard, because sometimes in the chat they be talking to each other. So y'all be talking to each other in the chat. So we might be in your business a little bit. I don't know. But I thought that as well. I said he is in the business a lot right now, you know, and it's like he definitely has to be somebody that's going to take it back to Howard. Like Howard has way more seniority, you know, probably way more friends, you know what I'm saying? And this is a whole rookie. So for her to be on here, you know, trying to use her father's clout and his name to get, you know, pull favors and pull, you know, files that she ain't got no business to look at, it's definitely going to be some problems, you know? So I was looking at this guy and I was and I said, I have to ask you guys because I wanted to make sure that it was something that you know, it wasn't something that I missed. Because I was like, who the heck is he? I don't remember ever seeing him.
Remember, she said she had people inside the precinct too. I believe that Detective Howard is not the only one, but I could be wrong.
We never seen anybody. Like, I mean, to me, it would be so amateur for them to introduce this person at this time.
So maybe that's part of. So then you got it. Then he's part of Detective Howard's. He's one of Detective Howard's people, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you could be right. I'm just saying. I feel like for me that would annoy me.
Yeah, you know I feel like saying? To bring him in so late, right?
Yeah, that would annoy me. So, but you know, once again, I mean, it's obvious that it's gonna come up to something. So HEA says he's on the payroll. I think like she's saying with like what you're saying. Yeah. So you might be right about that, Moochie. So can you tell me, Moochie, your scratching my head moment?
My scratching my head moment.
Oh gosh.
What was my scratching my head moment was the change in Lulu's behavior.
Oh, can I highlight LSW because this is really good. She says Burke's friend told her to watch herself because they hate when they snitch on each other. I mean, yeah, she said you're acting like internal affairs and nobody likes internal affairs. And that's so good that you said that because I remember her saying that to her and I'm like, they're out here trying to warn you that what you're doing is not like, people don't like this stuff. You know how cops are about, you know, keeping things amongst themselves, you know, not telling and all of that. So, yeah, that guy might be somebody serious about it and he could freaking take out, Burke, but would that be a little weird to y'all if he took out Burke?
The guy that may snitch?
Yeah, this guy right here, the one that's like, what's going on over here?
No, I don't. I feel like they have to make it as if it's in like an accident. It can't be looking like it's a death of a cop, like a killing a cop. Right. In order for like Howard and Rock to get away, because they don't need anybody else sniffing around because it's obvious that she is on his behind. So it definitely has to look like a random situation.
Right. I mean, whoever's gonna do it, I'm pretty sure. Well, I can't say I'm pretty sure. I hope they'll be smart enough to do it like how you're saying it. That's what I thought. Like, even if Howard did it, I was saying that he's gonna have somebody else do it. Or I thought by him telling Rock that was his chess move to make her take her out. But really, Rock ain't into killing cops. She played her hand when it came to Detective Howard because she figured that was the best way that she could do it. But I kind of feel like Howard is still alive now because she ain't got no moves left when it comes to killing him. right? She had that whole unique jacket thing to frame him. Now she ain't got nothing. So how's she gonna, if she does kill a cop, how is she gonna get away with it now? So I don't see her killing a cop. So they're gonna have to find somebody. I don't know. Look, they know how to do this. They know how to do this. Like these cops, they know how to do it without letting somebody
They're gonna
know.
probably put her in a situation where no backup comes.
Yeah, something. They know how to set it up. So I'm sorry, Moochie, but what would you say, pretty girl?
I'm sorry. I just thought about old boy from Snowfall, the crackhead that Louis had. What was his name when he couldn't kill
Burton?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
He was horrible. He was horrible at his attempt. But go ahead, sorry.
Hey, Art Love and Tamika and Samara and TP. All right. So you're scratching my head moment, Moochie. I apologize for stopping you. Go ahead.
Oh, the drastic change in Lulu's behavior. I thought it was kind of crackish.
So can you
I saw her review earlier, but I couldn't agree with you more.
Can you elaborate, because I didn't see
when he went there to get that money from Baisley? That seemed like a something, like he was acting like a fiend. But I guess that's him being desperate.
Yeah, because it's not like they haven't been showing us that he's to the point where he already killed Crown because he doesn't want anybody trying to take the music situation away from him. He's like, I'm trying to get out this life, but this is, if I gotta kill somebody again to keep my music, to keep my record company, whatever label, then that's what I'm gonna do. So for him to go run and get that money, I didn't really see that it was I don't know. I mean, I feel like it was bold, but I didn't really feel like it was out of character, only because we've kind of been seeing how he moves when it comes to the music stuff. So I mean, I don't know, but I see what you're saying though. But it's almost like just because he's been trying to inch away from this whole thing, the game, it's kind of like just like a lot of flip-floppy things going on with him, because he's just like torn. He's not torn because he wants to be. He's torn because that's the situation that he's in. The music and rock. It's not even the game. It's rock. But go ahead, pretty girl. Scratching my head.
It's so many. I guess the one I'm more curious about how it's going to play out with Howard going to is it James? Nicole's dad.
Okay, yeah.
What he's going to be investigating, because we saw that Jukebox saw him going there. So I'm questioning, is she, because if Howard start putting pieces and things together, because it doesn't seem like he knows the link between Nicole and, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if he knows there's a link between Nicole and Jukebox. I feel like only Burke knows, but I could be wrong. But I feel like if he start piecing things together, it could be bad for Juke. So I'm like, is she going to possibly try to save herself and save Burke by telling Burke that Howard is investigating her? Like, I don't know if she heard from that far away. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she can really piece it together. So I'm really trying to figure out how that situation is going to play out with him, and, trying to get information on Burke, because the whole time he seems like he's underestimating her. Just saying, oh, she can't put two and two together and all that. So like, why are you now investigating Nicole's, situation? Well, he knows. Well, I think I may have to take that back, because I wonder if he's asking because he knows that Burke possibly let Juke go, like when she got arrested. I'm sorry, I'm just talking out. I'm thinking out loud. But yes, I just want to know how that whole situation is going to happen.
Go ahead, Moochie.
Yeah, I believe he does know that Burke got her out of trouble, so he probably wants to find out what actually happened.
Yeah, that's
and she's thinking that it's going to lead to her and Kanan. That's probably why she was looking like that, with that look.
My scratching my head moment, even though it's not mine, but I'm going to piggyback off of you, pretty girl, because that really was something that made me say, what is going to come of this? Because the way they slowed it up, with them walking by, they had it all slow-mo. So, there's something that's going to come out of that. But my thing is, what could possibly come out of this? Like, she didn't do anything wrong, so what could come out of it? And the thing about it is, we know that Howard is not going to do anything to get Kanan in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that, where it led back to the Blue Tops, or was it the Blue Tops? You know, where he screwed everything up and was killing all them crackheads with it. He's not going to do anything about that. He's not going to turn his son in. So I'm just trying to figure out what was you going to say, Moochie?
What I was going to say is we know that the father's not going to say nothing. Let's just hope that he don't talk to the mother, because the mother's going to throw Jukebox name all up in it.
But what is that going to do? She didn't do anything. It's already been established. The captain is done with it. Like, it's going nowhere. He told Burke to just stop it. You know what I'm saying? So what is it going to do? I'm just curious. I just want to know, like, what's going to be.
Only other thing I could think of, he might be using it to have something on her.
Yeah, because I mean something, because you know what I'm saying? Like, what,
you helping the family too. Like, you he's right. Gonna like that. He got to have something on her, so they got something on each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I could think of. But you know, like I said,
because no, that only makes sense, because I can't think of anything, or maybe even just having more information and going back to Raq'S. I feel like in this episode he was trying to prove to Rock that I'm here to be a co-parent with you. Like, I'm not, that whole thing with Famous, I knew that was y'all drug money. Like, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't turn y'all in. Like, I'm on your side. I'm doing everything that I can to protect our son, whatever. So I kind of feel like that's the point that he was trying to get across.
Mm-hmm. She got to get to the point where she can't mess with him. She got to keep him, because that's her ace in the hole right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So we're done with the scratching my head, right? Mm-hmm. So let's do least favorite moments, and we're gonna start with Pretty Girl.
Oh Lord, it's weird because it was a great episode, but I had so many moments I dislike. I don't know which. I'll probably say the one that annoyed me because it was so obvious is Dominic being the messed up that he is, just effing up the whole thing. Like, first of all, why are you even enlisting him? Like, he's 50 years old, still trying to earn his stripes with the mob. Like,
right?
You need to go do something else, bro, because this ain't it for you. Like, you 30 years past the time that you should have been trying to get like that whole scene. It was just aggravating, because it was like
all he had to do was hit him in the head with the freaking gun.
Hit him in the head. Headshot.
So he couldn't rock his snot box.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, why? I don't understand.
Look, he couldn't rock his snot box, so he had to just hit him in the head with the.
And I knew, like you said, Pretty Girl, it was so obvious. Like, I was like, you better not shoot him, and you knew it was gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And you knew that this situation had to jack up, because it was almost like a warning when Unique said that to Worrell, like, them two working together. I don't know. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I'm like,
yeah, Marco, he would have did better by himself, honestly. Because
I don't know why the heck he brought anybody up in there. Anybody with him, like. But like he said, look, that means that Marco, to me, that meant that Marco was already a screw up.
Yeah, look, he was over the. Where did Unique meet him?
Right, in jail, in prison. Well, jail, whatever. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, I was like, okay, now we know that some shenanigans are gonna go down. So that was like, oh gosh. But did you want to finish saying anything about that, Pretty Girl?
No, I just want to add one thing. Corinne, is it Corinne? Palomar's daughter. You way too old not to be known if milk bad, girl. Like, come on, like Palomar, he's clearly a failed parent. Like, yeah, I'm gonna move on.
So true. Hey, Tim and Young Boy. So all right, so now you, Moochie, least favorite moment.
My least favorite moment?
Yes.
I did not like the way Detective Burke was questioning Symphony
Oh
Basket.
my
I was
gosh.
so pissed off with her.
Triggering.
That was one of mine too, girl. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I can't find it. But yeah, that was one of mine too. It was so like, are you kidding me? But did you want to go ahead? You could finish saying
I just
what you
didn't
need to
like
say.
it. I didn't like it. Then you going all the way left with the questions where you making yourself obvious with what you want to know. She couldn't even be incognito with it. She was just like all
How
over
do
the
you know
place.
Kanan? Yeah.
How you know Kanan? Do you know his dad?
You're right. Like, really? Do you know his
If you don't
dad?
go back to your car itch.
Look, okay, so for me, let me hold on a second. I have to put up something. So yes, please hit the like button. Smack those thumbs up, people. Let's show Miss K some love. Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate it. All right. So yeah, for me, this was one of my least favorite moments. One of them, right? So, but it was bittersweet because I was like, oh, you got the right one, girl. Because he know, you know what I'm saying? He know his rights and all of that. And I love his little sly comment, like he was being a smart behind talking about some it's not he said it's unconstitutional, but it's not uncommon. Like I was like, yes, give it to her. Yes, give it to her. And she had to walk away because he said, how you know Kanan? The question is, how do you know Kanan? Like, no, I get to ask the question. No, you don't. Why you get to ask me questions? You pulling me over and for what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it stops. You want me to remember what I did a year ago? He shouldn't even have elaborated as far as I was concerned. Like, I don't remember. How the heck I'm supposed to remember? What kind of question is that?
Exactly.
I'm not elaborating nothing. I don't remember. That's a crazy question right now.
I like the fact that he mentioned him coming from the airport and coming through there because a lot of people do that. So that's what I liked about it. That's like a little Queens thing.
Oh, okay.
I know Brooklyn and Uptown don't know that.
So, I'm like,
it makes sense. All of the airports is damn near in, Queens. He should have told Rock. He should have told her I moved no laws from state to state like Moochie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I like how he went right to Rock with it too and told her. But she be getting on my nerves though, the way she be flipping stuff. Anytime she hear about somebody talking, she be like, "What did you say? How did you?" Like she did the same thing to Lulu, and it's like, girl, you don't. I mean, obviously she don't trust nobody, but it's like, dang. Lulu is supposed to be your right hand. Like how this was from last season, how she just Meek must have felt some type of way for him to come and question you about it. He must have felt he could do it. What you say, all of this. And I'm like, wow. So the way she was kind of coming at him, I'm talking about Rock, the way she was coming at him, it kind of scared me because I was like, oh gosh, So when she went to, it looked like she was gonna kill him. I thought it was definitely going down, but we're not going to go there yet because, that's a part of certain moments. So we're not going to go there yet.
Well, this thing, I was yelling at my TV. That's what, like.
Yeah, I just wanted her. I'm so glad he sent her on her way.
Inga said she wanted to come through the TV and kill Burke.
Yes. All right. So we did least favorite, right? You did your least favorite, right? Everybody did.
Yeah.
Pretty girl too. Okay. So did I do my least? Well, this is my least favorite, one of them, right? But I have to mention this moment right here. I have to, guys.
Oh, that too.
All right. Her coming up in here and seeing her mom, and then her mom looking like this, like, it ain't that, like, and then don't go, baby. Like, just let her go. I hated her. I feel like if she lives past, I think she probably is. I think she's gonna be a problem, a steadfast problem in season 3, which is gonna make Kanan just be losing his mind for her. And I just think that's what it is. I mean, if they bring her in and kill her off that soon, then hey, that's fine with me. But I just kind of feel like the way she got him, just look at him all sweaty and stuff. And look, he tried to go after Palomar, and she got him back up in there.
No, she
Like,
tried to. He tried to
babe.
go after.
I mean, not after Palomar, after Corinne, and got just look, baby. You don't want to be. You want to be normal. What she say? Normal or what? Did she say normal?
You don't want to be normal.
Yeah, you don't want to be normal or a bit ordinary, whatever the heck she said, right? And young boy said P. Curly. I said P. Kelly. Just disgusting. And the thing is, I guess she must have a problem with, she has fear of aging. Whatever the medical terminology for that is, something phobia. I don't know. I meant to look it up. But because when she was with him, she's like, do I look my age, baby? Does it seem like I look old or whatever? Nobody ever thinks that this is how old I am or whatever. Like, girl, shut up. And here's the thing that was a little weird for me. It was inconsistent. If she called her mother a whore and threw something at her, to me, it was like inconsistent with her when they first met and her asking if she could stay at Fame's party, because it's just like, it just seems like they have a messed up relationship already. Like this is not before. Yeah, right. I was just about to say that, like, this is not the first time she did this before.
I feel like she's done that before.
So it's kind of like, if you already know that you don't really have no respect like that for your mom, so you would just be on some mom, I'm staying. Like when they went to Famous, when they first knocked on the door. So I just kind of felt like they should have kind of showed that already, but I guess they didn't. Whatever. I'm not gonna nitpick. But this was one of my least favorite moments, but that ties into a good moment when she goes and tells Rock. Speaking of, now we gonna go into the.
That was one of my little predictions, y'all.
What?
I feel like the mama bear is gonna protect her cub.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She's not letting this go down, y'all.
Is Kanan moving? Are you saying Kanan moving in?
Girl. It looked like
it might be. She might lose her kid.
When I do my recap, I'm gonna go a little deeper, but yeah. So. Hey, Tall Glass and Dale Traversa. Okay, so favorite moment, gonna start with you, Mooch.
Yeah, my what? What'd you say?
Favorite moment.
My favorite moment. I like the funny moment with Marvin talking to the bald-headed dude. After they graduated from the anger management.
Yes,
I was laughing at that.
That was cute.
That was definitely funny.
Hey, Brillo.
What's up, Brillo?
Hello.
So, your favorite moment, pretty girl.
I had a few, but I guess one of the lighter ones, I love the beginning. When Juke was at the cemetery and Nicole's dad came and pretty much was, kind of accepting of her. It's like, I appreciate that my daughter was able to experience love. And, Jukebox, I don't know if she's about to be snitching on herself because he stopped her. And I'm like, Juke, what are we doing here? But, he was like, I don't care. I don't want to know anything. If you need anything, just let me know. So we definitely know she's going to probably have to call him a favor eventually. Because, when they put in little things like that, people cash in.
Yes.
They got people in high places. But I like that. I love that for Juke. I feel like it gave her a sense of peace and maybe a little bit of closure. But I definitely like that scene. But I had a few favorites, but that was one of them.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty good. And speaking of Juke, like, I honestly liked her little date. I was kind of surprised that she was not really, because I already predicted that he was going to be her one. Remember, I was saying that I think he's going to be her one. So, but when I saw this episode, she looked pretty comfortable kissing on him now. But she kind of was like, she want to stop a little bit. So it does make me feel like they're going to have another date or another time but I could see them going all the way and I could see them not going all the way, like her stopping it. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to stick to, I think he's going to be her one. I don't know what's going to go wrong, but clearly something is going to go wrong. Okay. Now let me see. Of course, you know, my favorite, well, another one of my favorite moments was at the end when Rock decided not to kill Symphony, because I really thought she was going to kill him. Yeah. And I just was like, oh my gosh. And I'm happy. Like, she chose not to listen to Detective Howard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this dude more than Detective Howard, and he's over here trying. Detective Howard, honestly, he be on his string pulling. Like, he really does. Like, it's a little bit low key, you know what I'm saying? But he's, like I said, he plays chess. I'm not gonna say he's no master chess player, but he definitely plays chess. He's like on the law side of things, obviously. But when him and Rock, the way they think is very, like, it's very what's the word? Manipulative. You know what I'm saying? They're always doing something like that. So I was very happy when this happened, because I'm like, he is leaving town. Leave this freaking man alone. Of course, it's kind of predictable when people start talking about moving away.
Mm-hmm. I was scared when he said it.
Moving on with a better life.
Right. So once, we moving away. So, you know, I'm like, yo, they really gonna kill Symphony?
Yeah, that was my moment. No.
He mentioned the job and the place. I was nervous. Oh my God.
I was like, no.
And for her to do it, of all people, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that hurt.
So when she did not, and she had the gun pointed towards him, and my girl put that gun down, I said, Rock, yes! Because I'm like, you got my heart again. Because the first episode, she got my heart when she put them batteries in that sock. And, you know, after that, she started doing certain things, and she's still in my top 3. I only have 3 favorite people. She's my 3rd favorite. Even though she does things that get on my nerves, she's still one of my favorites. But last night, should I say, the girl got my heart again. And I said, thank you. It's not that cold, girl. Yes, it's not that cold. So now I can.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so now I can kind of stop thinking that she'll just kill off any and every freaking body, because maybe that's not true. I'm basically saying when it comes to her brothers, especially.
You know what moment got me? The look on her face when she realized she made a mistake, that she took out Scrappy.
Yes. Oh God.
And I told y'all, remember I said it. I never thought that Scrappy was the
me too.
I always thought it was the mother. You got a super chat, boo.
I thought about you last night when you said it was the mom. I said, yep, that Moochie always said it was the mother. I never thought it was Scrap either. I just wanted to know, like, when we gonna follow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just killed Scrap and that was it. What would they kill him in episode 2 or something like that?
Yeah,
and we just now hearing about it again. So that was kind of crazy. But I like how the mother is saying she don't buy that he killed himself, and they're kind of opening it back up. So that's gonna be some more drama. All right, thank you, DeMarcus, for the super chat. Rock don't trust Howard now like Kanan don't trust Rock. Yeah. I mean, I don't think she never trusted him, but I think now. So you're right about this, because it's like now she can't believe anything he says now coming to her.
Yeah, like she gotta have some alternate like you know how you get a second opinion.
Yes,
that's what she need now. Definitely.
She has to have somebody else, because he is not cutting it. You know, he screwed up. I mean, I like that he admitted it.
My bad.
You know? Right.
I know, come on, that was like he burnt. Oh, my bad. What the really? You made her take somebody's life. But he was right though. All of these lies and deceptions is hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it's kind of like, I mean, the way he said it, pretty girl, you're so right. My bad. It was very, very like, who cares? Like, you know, like a bird. It's not a life. But so that was sad. but I still appreciated the fact that he didn't just keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is something that she could kind of take into account. Like, well, he screwed up and he did tell me, you know, so if she brings up the fact that you was wrong before, he can always come back, you know, he can counter it with that. Go ahead,
if he would have asked 1 to 2 more questions to his coworker originally when he saw Scrap and the mom, I feel like he would have figured it out. Like he would have been able to. It's like he just didn't ask any additional questions. He just assumed that it was, you know, Scrap was like, he didn't do his due diligence either, and it pissed me off.
Right. You're so right about that, because it was like, how did you just see him in there talking and then automatically that's what you think? Because what he said something about a CI, the person that he was talking to, right, said CI. So like you said, he didn't bother to say nothing, no further questions. Like, what kind of cop is that? Especially if you've been in the game for mad long and you have street smarts. So it's like, why you can't find which one is it? And you should know that Scrap is like one of her most loyal soldiers. So why would you not probe for more? Just crazy to me. So
like I said, his memory is all right, but his common sense is in that hospital room. That's where he left it at, because he's slipping 20 years so of that. And no, I'm sorry. I'm still mad he literally walked past Jukebox on the street and didn't even notice her when he was going to Nicole's house.
Right. Mike, thank you. He says, can't wait till Bert get hit. Tired of her, for real, for real. Yes, so tired. Like all of us are. I think
all of us are tired.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you know, just digging and digging. And I just love that scene with her and her girlfriend, where she was saying to her, you know, we already talked about it. You need to leave this alone. And she was like, I'm investigating the shooting of a cop. And she said, you're investigating a cop. Like
she was in denial.
Difference. There's a big difference.
Big difference.
And you're not even supposed to be doing this. I'm not gonna keep talking about it every time, but it's just like really annoying. And I know that y'all feel me, because almost everybody up in this chat is talking about how much they hate her. Okay, so yeah.
I am curious, if you don't mind. We've heard twice her girlfriend mentioning her sick mother. So I'm wondering how that's going to come into play, because when we first were introduced, she mentioned she needed $50,000 to get her mom well. And then her mom had a fall this episode. So I'm wondering if this is a situation where something happens to Burke and maybe she knows information about it, and maybe someone can either pay her off by helping her mom or threaten her mom or something like that, because I feel like they're not putting that information about her mom for
not like you keep talking about it.
Yeah,
they probably gonna follow her to the mother house.
Yeah,
thinking it's Burke, because you see how they dress alike and stuff, and they end up doing something with her.
Thank you, Savannah, for the super sticker. Hello. Thank you so much. So I was annoyed with Ziza. I don't like her, guys. I never liked her vibe since she came on the scene. I don't like her. And I'm annoyed because look, I understand she didn't get her stuff off. She's mad. But you just heard this whole conversation in front of you with these Jamaicans coming in with their terrible accents. And here we go.
I was going to ask about that too.
Yeah, I was very annoyed with the accents. So, yeah. So anyway,
Bumba clock.
Yeah, but like I just was so annoyed. I tried to get over it, and I tried to move past, and I'm like, I want to stop hearing this guy talk. Please stop talking. And he was wordy. Oh my gosh. You know, it's just like, shut up. I mean, you could tell he wasn't as bad as some of the other people not that they had on the show or nothing, but like a lot of other people that played Jamaicans, like
other shows,
bad as them, because he looked like he tried to study a little something, like he sounded like he tried to study it a little bit, but you could still hear it. And I was just like,
The dialect coach was off that day.
Yeah. So DeMarcus
AG said
says
the Jamaican accent was trash. I'm actually making I did a
DeMarcus
better
says
job.
that Ziza is worse than Jessica. Yes, thank you for
Yes.
getting me back on track. And actually, I kind of felt like she reminded me a lot of Jessica. And I was just like, Lulu, when you gonna get away from these type of girls? You know, she's like, F you, Lou, because he didn't want to finish because he just has a whole problem. Like he just found out that the dude he killed has a $50,000 debt. He killed this man so he could keep the record company, just to find out that he might lose it if he don't give this man $50,000.
Yeah, he's not turned on no more. Even with
Right.
Kanan, Palomar won in round 2, and we just had a whole situation with my girlfriend and / your daughter, and you want me to perform again, girl? Y'all put these men in all this pressure.
Yeah. I'm like, what is going on here? I just can't. So, but my thing too is, even when he was, getting it in with her, he was still talking about some other stuff. Like, wasn't he talking about like business? And she's like, you're supposed to be screwing me. Like, right. When they gonna play our stuff or whatever? And she's like, you're supposed to be screwing me or whatever. So it's like, bro, you have to get your head in the game. Like, when you went to go shoot Warrell, your head was on the music. Like, he's really not good when his head is somewhere else. So he's good. Honestly, I feel like at this point, I'm starting to think like he's really good for nothing if he's not focused or if everything is not aligned right in his life. He's really no good.
Yeah, so he can't work under pressure. He's
right.
one of those type of people.
Exactly. And I'm glad, and I feel like they're showing this to us more and more.
I feel like I'm hoping that he gets back on track, because now him and Rock are going to end up being on the same page. They're going to want to get rid of Cartier free.
Right. Because he about to make both of their lives hell. Like, let's just be honest. 25%, like, that's a lot. And he knew it was. But what can he do? Because what he's trying to do is make sure that Rock don't come near his business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when he's trying to step out from his sister's shadow, or, from under her thumb all the freaking time, like, this is what he has to do. So he kind of has to take what he can get, because he don't really have no power right now. I mean, he doesn't really, So, but yeah, Jessica, I don't know, guys. Ziza, we gotta see. Listen, the song that she sung toward the end, I'm not gonna lie, she sound pretty good.
Yeah, she sounds decent.
Yeah. I haven't heard her sound good until this episode, but that's what's up.
Damn.
She 1 for 3.
Yeah. That's what's up. Okay, now.
So what do you give her? I give her a 10. Look, I give her a 7.
Not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying it's to a point where I was wondering if it was done on purpose. Because now, all of a sudden, to me, it was kind of cool. But then I was like, yo, why is she singing about the streets? Like, you're supposed to be an R&B singer. What the heck is up with this? What are you singing about the streets for?
And Cartier loved that.
Because she hanging with her new boo now, so she thinks she's the whole embodiment of gangster be now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a gangster,
right? To the point where people coming in talking business in front of her and all of that.
She's becoming a product of her environment right now.
Yeah. So. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Ladybugs. Lou don't need no woman right now. Lou don't need no woman right now. You're so right. That's what I'm saying. Like, he has to focus on just one thing, because it's just not working out, So thank you again for the super chat. It's ridiculous. So I'm just hoping that, no, like, I want to go back to what you said, Moochie. You said this, right? Or I'm not sure if Pretty Girl said that you think they're going to be on the same side. Which one of y'all said that? Lou. Okay. So Lou and Rock are going to be on the same side, like you said, because of this whole thing with Cartier, Fareed. And, I feel like Cartier was talking way too much when he was with Rock and with that guy Tremont, and it was like if you're supposed to be seasoned and you got all of this stuff on lock and you're an international man, you should know way better than to be discussing your business, talking to this man like that, in front of Rock. Rock was eating up every little moment, just like,
And finding her exact moment to be the master manipulator she is.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at her. Look at her.
Wait, you don't say.
I know, right? Exactly. Tell me more.
Like look, you don't say.
Tell me more.
I was like, why is he talking so much? So it's starting to make
Why is he talking so much? Because he's trying to get the panties.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to beat on his chest like he King Kong.
When I say why, it's kind of rhetorical, honestly. I just feel like he's being like he's an idiot, honestly. Yes. I don't care if you're trying to get the drawers, bro. You're supposed to be a businessman. You're supposed to be big, and you're supposed. It's international and all of it. Like, how did you get that far behaving the way you're behaving right now? That's basically my point. So you can't be all of that. See, look, when I see this clownery, that shows me that he's gonna get killed easily to me. And not to say, oh, it's gonna be easy. I'm just saying, like, he's not gonna be a hard to kill type of dude. They're gonna be able to get rid of this guy because he's a clown at the end of the day.
Yep.
Like every time we see him, I see more. I just see clown. Like when he smacked the dude, honestly, to me, it read clown to me. I don't know why. Why?
Giving me a lesson on caviar, boy. If
he seems like he thinks with her. He gets emotional. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna be off emotion if something happened and not think something through and end up get caught. He's gonna end up get caught slipping like that.
Yeah. So hold on, let me see something right here. Oh gosh, I think y'all going fast in the chat. Somebody said something about the 48 laws of power that Cartier is breaking. Okay, I can't find it now. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Definitely clown. Tamika White says Cartier being a typical man trying to impress while looking clown. Exactly. You trying to impress, you look stupid. Like, why are you trying to impress her? Even though, look, she did admit, look, I know you some things, but you know what I mean? It's not even that, but it's okay. It's totally fine. I respect it, Rock, but she still knows enough is the point, right? And why are you acting like you really need to impress this woman when she been around the world? Well, she ain't been around the world. Never mind. She been around the block. How about that?
Yes, that's definitely fitting.
Right. So stop. All right. We talked about this was annoying as well. Because did y'all peep how it's soon, like while he was talking, she was like
Superman.
So thirsty.
What you saying, Moochie?
He's so thirsty.
I know, that's all I thought about. I was like, thirst is real and it's not attractive. I kind of feel like it would work on a youngster like him. It'll probably work on a few of y'all in the chat too now. I ain't gonna give
there you go.
It definitely will, because somebody said some comment about that was the favorite scene with them two having sex. Like, man, she's a whole like disgusting pedophile. Like, I don't care if he's a young man and all it. Like, I don't care. It's just disgusting.
I saw it as like a predator.
Yeah, exactly. So, see, favorite scene in the episode. Y'all sick folk. Sick folk. And it's only the men. That's all.
Because it's like it's double standards with stuff. Mm-hmm. That's still a child to me.
The Big Smooth says she looks retarded in this show. It's not all the men. Let me correct that. But it's men saying all of this stuff.
It's 3:00 and you got lingerie. Like, girl, what do you do for a living? Like, what's going on here?
What she do? That's all. So she looking for a come up.
Yeah. Young boy said, "You jealous? Like, why?
Oh wow!
Young boy, I have sons this age. Are you crazy? That sounds disgusting."
Child, anybody can get a 60-year-old boy.
Let me quote Suge Avery. I need a man. You hear me? A man,
not a little boy.
I need a man.
Boy.
Can't even buy me a drink. Boy,
babies, get the heck out of here.
Not older than him.
I'm about to say, you got underwear older than Kanan.
you. I could have had you. That's the line that I use. What do you mean? You could have me right now? No, I could have gave birth to you, my nigga.
Thank you. Thank you. Like, that's how disgusting it should be.
Yo, I could have had you. No, you can have me right now. No, I could have gave birth to you.
Yo, AG, he said Pedomar. I love that. We gotta start calling her that. Pedomar.
Yeah, but DeMarcus, Sean was a college student, so he was already grown.
Yes. Even though it was still borderline, he was
it still was borderline, but he was already grown. Exactly. They test the waters with that one. Now they already jumped in and they swimming now with this one.
Who y'all talking about?
DeMarcus.
Somebody mentioned Tasha messing with Sean. I said when he was a college student, it was borderline, but now they done jumped into the pedophile thing.
Mm-hmm.
The predator.
And it's funny because y'all know I'm doing a rewatch on Power. Last episode ago, Kanan was telling Ghost and Tommy, I had this underage poom poom from Miami. It was real good. I'm like, oh, see, this is the thread here. Now he's messing with, as a grown man, messing with underage women.
Who?
Kanan, grown Kanan.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm doing a rewatch on Power. So last week or two, he was grown Kanan was telling Tommy and Ghost how he had some good poom poom in Miami and she was an underage girl. Which is nasty too. I thought it was gross when I heard
it's
that.
It's all disgusting, right? AG says Sean was legal. Khadijah says Sean was 20. Dale says Famous had a college girl in his bed and D-Wiz last season. Oh, and Howard and Rock. Okay.
Well, we talked about D-Wiz before, but that was like in the club. So he was somewhere where that person didn't know his age.
Right. SJ, I mean, we talking about predatory behavior. Like SJ Smith says, I hope y'all have the same energy for Lala BMF because she's gonna get with Terry, who's 15. Of course, why wouldn't we have the same energy?
For opportunity up there.
It's another woman.
She gonna get it too with her plastic boots.
Yeah, it's another woman. Yeah, you act like the roles.
I'm just saying because that's what they be mentioning.
You act like the roles just changed. It's another woman once again with the little boy. It's the same exact scenario. So I don't understand what you mean, same energy. It's gonna be the same. All right. Age ain't nothing but a number. Oh gosh. All right.
Go ahead with the R. Kelly quotes that we just get discovering and getting now since the trials and stuff. We analyzing his music.
Yeah, that's true, Inga. She said that yes, Howard was older than Rock, but one thing we didn't see it. This was sick. Yeah. And how much older was he than her? Because I forgot, what was he, like 25 and she was 17?
Something like that.
It was like a decade when that
Yeah, I think it was way more, I think, too, right? Because we did talk about this.
Okay, a young detective, 22. Somebody put 22.
Nah, he wasn't 22. They mentioned it because he was well in the force.
I feel like if he was 22, that ain't that bad, but 17 and 22, that ain't that bad.
He was like in his late to mid 20s.
I feel like it was later.
Yeah.
Big Smooth said he was in his 30s. I don't know about that one, Big Smooth.
Howard's been in the force like 20 years. So he has to be at least about 40 right now, at least. Rock is maybe
she's supposed to be 30. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's
31 or something like that.
Yeah, I think she's like 31, 32, something like that.
She had Kanan at pretty much the same age he is now. So she's max to 32 right now.
Yeah. Tell it, girl. Khadijah said they feel that way until some 35-year-old man want to sleep with their 70-year-olds. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much. It's so true. But anyway, let's get off of this because this is how it gets divided. We be getting divided.
That's the double standard.
Oh gosh. Cocktails. Anyway, we about to get up out of here, guys. I think we talked about pretty much everything And what do you have going on with your channel, pretty girl?
Well, I did have 2 lives today about raising Kanan, so please catch that if you have time. Of course, we're doing Power on Wednesday. I'm at 8:15. We're doing season 2, episode 8. I love this episode because we're introduced to Proctor. You know, Proctor was one of my favorite characters. And we have a lot going on. Kanan's back in town, so it's a whole big old mess with Dre and everything. And then I'm also reviewing Atlanta. I'm probably going to do episodes 4 and 5 on Friday.
Awesome. What about you, Mooch?
I'm going live tomorrow at 4:30. Raising Kanan. I'm talking about that. So you want to come back? We're gonna be doing a little theories and recap. And also, I'm doing American Gigolo. That is episode 4. We're doing that on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And I have some other stuff coming. I did upload the last 2 videos of American Gigolo, so you need to check that out. And I got a new show coming that I'm gonna be talking about too. And I want to see where it goes, like who might be interested in reviewing it. So that's about it. Oh, and don't forget Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday I'll be with Miss K trying to keep my mouth closed.
Dawn, is it Dawn? I hope Dawn Keith DK's way says she finally came to the channel and it's at the end. Oh, it's all right.
It's always another time. We'll be back. Keep your notifications on and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. And Moochie's channel is Mooch. Is it Moochilla or Moochilla?
Moochilla.
Yes. And let me see. Young boy said it's just jokes. I don't condone pedo behavior from either gender. I know we all look. Y'all should know by now.
Look,
we're gonna get on y'all, and we still playing. It's all love. It's still jokes.
It's playful banter, y'all.
Yeah, you already know that. But before we get out of here, I'm sorry. I was gonna end it, but I forgot. This was something that a lot of us have been talking about too. We knew that this was going to be something that was going to cause a rift in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she finds out about this situation, I don't know how it's going to go. Like that conversation with Marvin and him coming in and saying what he said, and then, the way her mom, I feel like all that's going to play in her head, because she wants there to be a certain way. She's actually going to church with her mama. She's spending a lot of time with her mother. And did she take the boy's number because what? Because she was trying to appease her mom?
I think so, because it looked like she was looking for her approval, and because she saw how she was not in an agreement to everything that the preacher was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I gotta cause a diversion right now. And hey, boo, come on, I'll take your number too.
Right, right.
And I love when Marvin told Jukebox, like, Kenya, long story short, just said she's about herself. And I definitely feel like
she's about to see it.
Yeah, she's definitely going to find out he was telling the truth.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like it's all going to come to a head in that conversation. I was very happy that they finally spoke more than just, because she don't even respond to him. She just spoke right to Kanan. Good night, Kanan, whatever, just go right to Kanan. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad that y'all finally at least are saying something, you know what I mean? I just wanted him to apologize, though. I was like, Marvin, if when he turned around, I thought he was going to say sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say sorry. I said, all right, Marvin, good. You turning around. Just say sorry. Just say sorry. But no, when was you going to tell me your mother was intent? Like, come on, Marvin. I think it'll come. I'm hoping it will. Going through the little anger management stuff, I feel like that might have helped, and that that might happen. So we'll see, guys. But that's about that. Dawn says that her mother is scandalous, and the crazy thing is, so far we don't really see that right now because she's got her little churchy thing going on, but you never know, honey. Wolves in sheep clothing, honey.
I like the fact too. They referenced one of the movies I love growing up, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. They went
and they were talking about that. Yes,
I remember that movie.
Yes,
That's a weird choice for a first date, but okay.
right. And they were all talking about it like they was having a little review going on. Recap. I was like, this is so cute. And you know exactly what they was talking about. And it was kind of cute how he was like, when we have our kids, we not going to hide it or whatever. I'm like, okay.
He already jumping to the
right.
altar.
He's laying it on thick, pal. I was thinking, I was like, is he a plant low key from Kenya? I was kind of feeling that way, but
never know. So that's it, guys. I pretty much I think there was I don't want to talk about this heifer anymore. I also see that he looks a little skinny. I mean, I hope that everything is okay in real life because I know
I think he lost the way he's on another show. He's busy now.
Yeah. Okay, good, please, because I love Omar Epps. All right, may not care for him too much as
he
Detective
probably saw how he looked last season. Was like, yo, I gotta get my issue.
Yeah, and the thing is too,
he came in all slim looking.
The thing is, he probably also lost weight as well to look that sickly look. Like how 50 Cent did for that show, What Things Fall Apart or something like that. Like,
I remember that.
So yeah, that's probably what happened. But guys, you guys stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here. DeMarcus, One Shot, AG, Dawn, Art Love, HEA, Karen Jones, Couch Potato. I'm just saying all the names that I see right now. Mike Conley. Thank you guys so much, Savannah, Karen Jones. You guys are a blessing. I appreciate you guys coming through. Make sure you hit the like button, please, and share the video. And if you have some theories or anything like that, put them down, predictions and all that good stuff. If you haven't checked out my little theory about Marvin, please go check it out. I dropped it earlier. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think, because we were scared for Marvin. I'm scared for Marvin, but I think he might have a way out, guys. So check out my theory and we'll talk in the comments and I will see you then. Another thing is it's 9/11. I'm not sure. It is a possibility that I might go late night tonight for House of the Dragon. I'm not sure. I don't know because I'm kind of tired right now. But if not, tomorrow night, either I'll be live again for a full recap of Raising Kanan or House of the Dragon. I just don't know right now. So keep that notification bell turned on. And I will see you in the next video. Take care and be blessed and be safe in this weather as well. Bye-bye. Ew.